They say when two people are truly meant for each other, no amount of time can separate them, and no distance can keep them apart. It doesn't matter if the world tries to pull them in different directions, because their hearts are tethered in a way that defies logic. There's a timeless connection that persists, a deep bond where every minute without them feels like an eternity, and every moment together feels like the most natural thing in the world. Have you ever had a conversation with your crush? You know, those moments when you can barely keep your words straight because your heart is racing? Turns out, these moments don't just make us feel butterflies, they actually improve your mental strength. If you're crushing on someone, there's a real possibility they feel the same way. Studies show that if you're into someone, there's an 80% chance they might be into you too. You're both on each other's minds, even when you're not talking. In fact, if you're unable to get someone out of your mind, it's often because you're also lingering in theirs. It's this silent connection, this invisible thread that ties you together, even when you're far apart. Sometimes, the ones who don't speak to you are the ones who need you the most. They may be too afraid to admit it, but deep down they want you. And here's something incredible. When someone locks eyes with you, it's not just a fleeting glance. It's a sign of interest, a sign that they want to know you, want to be close to you. It's their unspoken way of saying, I see you, and I want you. But here's the catch. The longer you hide your feelings for someone, the harder you fall for them. It's like a slow burn, an internal struggle between wanting to confess and fearing rejection. And this can be emotionally exhausting. You may not understand why you feel down sometimes, but it could be because you're missing someone, or perhaps someone is missing you too. When someone avoids eye contact with you, it might not just be because they're hiding a lie. It could be because they're hiding how they truly feel about you. There's a certain vulnerability that comes with love, and sometimes pretending not to care is simply a defense mechanism. It's a way to protect your heart from getting hurt, but deep down, the person pretending doesn't care may actually care the most. Being ignored by someone you love feels just as painful as being physically hurt. It's like an emotional wound that doesn't heal quickly. If you want someone to like you more, borrow something small from them. It's a simple act that subtly deepens the bond and makes them feel needed, like their presence matters in your life. But love isn't just about giving. It's also about remembering. Girls, for example, never forget their first love, the one who made her smile for the first time. And guys, they'll always remember the first girl who made them cry, the one who broke their heart. Because even pain can leave an imprint on the soul. And here's the thing. When you're in love, don't try to hide your smile when you look at that special someone. That smile is a mirror of your emotions. If you smile at them, it's as if you're giving them permission to fall in love with you all over again. Love isn't just about grand gestures. It's in the quiet moments, the little things that say more than words ever could. Deep conversations with the right person can change everything. When you have a meaningful conversation with the right woman, it can completely transform a man's mental strength. She doesn't just listen, she understands you in a way that makes you feel invincible. Men, too, are deeply affected by emotional connections, even if they don't always express it. Have you noticed how men tend to lower their voices when they talk to someone they love? It's a subtle shift, a change in tone that signals they are being sincere, vulnerable, and emotionally present. And women? They're exceptional at remembering faces. Even years later, they'll remember the way you looked when you smiled at them. The little details that most people forget. It's because their emotional intelligence is connected to their memory. They remember not just what you said, but how you made them feel. What happens when a girl goes silent? If a girl suddenly becomes cold and distant, it's often a sign that you've hurt her deeply. She might start considering other options, not because she doesn't care, but because she's unsure whether you do. And let's be real, no one likes to feel taken for granted. Flirting can be fun, but if you're serious about a girl, you need to show it through your actions. Stop playing games and start being real. Self-esteem issues can shape behavior. People who have low self-esteem often act out in hurtful ways. They might embarrass others to feel better about themselves. And let's be honest, everyone loves to hear praise. Even if it's small, or perhaps even untrue, it makes us feel seen, appreciated, and loved. It's a universal need. But here's the thing. Time is what we make of it. People always say they don't have time. But it's not really about time. It's about priorities. Once someone falls in love, they always find time for the person who matters. If you've been in a relationship for more than 6 months, you're likely in it for the long haul. If you make it past that 6-month mark, chances are you're in it for life. And if you're a girl interested in a guy, you'll notice that she does certain things to show she cares. She might flirt by texting or playing with her hair, or she may drop hints with her eyes when you talk. She'll want to know all about your life, your dreams, your worries, and everything in between. If she's sweet and caring, offering support when you're feeling down, that's a clear sign she's genuinely invested. If she desires intimacy, it's not just about the physical. It's about wanting to share something deeper with you, something meaningful. She'll be happy with simple plans, going to a park, grabbing a coffee, just spending time with you. That's because she values you as a person, not for your money or status. And the same goes for men. When they want a relationship, they're looking for something beyond the superficial. If he's with you, it's because he's interested in who you are, not what you can offer. In the end, love is about deep connections. It's not about how perfect the other person is, but about how perfectly they fit into your life. It's about growing together, learning from each other, and never giving up on each other, no matter the distance or time. And when you're with the right person, you'll know. It's not just about the love you feel. It's about the love that's returned to you in every smile, every gesture, and every moment share.